Welcome to another vlog. We're gonna be doing a new intro soon. I didn't put an intro in this video mainly because I just don't have the clips I want, but I will be getting them in December. So here we are, we're walking through the store. This was our first day out by ourselves because I had the vehicle after just renewing my license. So here's Bumblebee and I getting a chance to go out by ourselves. It was really nice to get out on my own without anybody with me. Usually I need someone to accompany me just for my own safety, but with Bumblebee, he proved to me that I have my own independence with him. We stopped at a coffee shop after our grocery shop just because I wanted to enjoy ourselves and work on Settle. Bumblebee did really excellent, even performing a medical alert during our stay at the coffee shop, which proved that he can give me independence. A few days later, I took Bumblebee out to the woods to practice with a new bumper that I bought him from a hunting shop. It's a little duck made out of rubber. I threw it there down the trail. I have Bumblebee in a heel on a sit. He goes to fetch the duck after I release him to retrieve it. Just some fun with hunt trial training. Not that I am doing it right now, I'm just having fun with him. He's getting used to the feeling of it in his mouth. He's not too sure of it right now, so he keeps dropping it, which is fine. As long as he picks it up and he hands it to me, I don't care, because I just want him to get used to it. Here he is again, sitting next to me. I throw the duck, he doesn't move. The duck lands on the ground here. He looks at me, and then I say his name to release him. He goes to fetch the duck. He picks it up. He's not too sure about it with his mouth yet, but he picks it up and then he brings it back to me. I did throw it a couple more times as we walked down the trail, just so he could get used to it and get used to the feeling of the bumper in his mouth, but he was more interested in retrieving it and then running off into the bush to chew on it after getting it. So I just put it back on my side and we just continued to enjoy our walk in the forest. With it being autumn, there's some beautiful maple leaves on the ground as we walk, and Bumblebee romps through the forest here. There's orange and yellow leaves on the ground. It's very beautiful as Bumblebee runs around with a stick in his mouth. He's having so much fun. After our time in the forest, I took Bumblebee home quickly to dry him off with the blow dryer. And here he is carrying a tote bag full of my art supplies as we head to our art meeting later that day. The meetings are about an hour long. Here's Bumblebee laying next to me sleeping while the meeting's going on. He did perform a medical alert during the end, which was fantastic. Later that evening, we had dog obedience. Here's Bumblebee with me wearing his vest as we do a tight circle to the right, and then we continue on for a moment and then halt. Bumblebee's really good in dog obedience. I enjoy doing it because it teaches him, again, neutrality around other dogs and telling him that, you know what, as much as there's other puppies around him, he can still do his job. The next day we went out for a shopping trip to Walmart, and here's Bumblebee walking beside the shopping cart as I walk through the clothing aisles. I spent a painful amount of time trying to find a pair of pants because they kept moving everything and everything scattered around, so it was really hard to find what I was looking for specifically, but I did find it eventually. Bumblebee did really great putting up with me going every which way and stopping and turning. He did fantastic. So I was a little annoyed because there was a guy who came out of the changing room as we were walking past, and he immediately called Bumblebee. Bumblebee ignored him, and so did I. I just turned the cart and walked away because I was not dealing with that. So I actually caught Bumblebee doing a medical alert here. It was a pre-syncope alert. Here he is booping and air scenting, and then he's trying to step in front of me to stop me as I'm walking through the frozen section, and then I'm not paying attention, so he jumps up at me as someone passes by with the shopping cart. He did a really good alert there. I also threw in a clip here of him doing another task, which is retrieving items from a bottom shelf. He grabbed me some wax melts. Very good boy. I got Bumblebee a little toy. Here he is, a little gray and brown hedgehog riding next to the strawberries and other groceries in our cart. Bumblebee's still healing next to me as we walk up and down different aisles. He's air scenting, making sure I'm well. I thought Bumblebee deserved a toy because he did so good. Ezio doesn't destroy toys at home, and neither does Bumblebee. Bumblebee likes to just carry them around, and Ezio just likes to kill the squeaker and then leave the toy. And Zayla, my husky, she could care less about toys unless they're edible, but I thought Bumblebee deserved a toy for performing so well. After shopping at Walmart, I went to our local grocery store the next day just to pick up stuff that we forgot. And it was a super rainy day outside, so I decided indoor training would be best instead of walking around in the rain. So here's Bumblebee next to the shopping cart with me, healing, walking backwards. He's wearing his orange raincoat underneath his working vest that is black and says Medical Alert Dog. We didn't really do too much after this shopping trip. We kind of just hid from the rain. I don't usually avoid the rain. I'll still go walking the dogs. I'll throw the rain jackets on and just go. But it was really nice to just sit in the house and do nothing, especially since my health has been up and down lately. It was really nice to just relax and rest my body. Despite us not really getting out that day besides that shopping trip, I gave the boys some raw chicken feet to chew on and Zayla a giant dog cookie because she can't handle raw very well. But usually when it's a rainy day or if I am too sick to go out, I will either scatter some treats in the back for them to use their nose and do some work that way, or I will give them some puzzle toys. It's not equivalent to exercise, but it does stimulate their mind and it's good for them still. Here's Bumblebee enjoying his chicken foot. He takes his time eating his treat. He's a happy little boy eating it, but he definitely enjoys his flavors rather than wolfing down his treats, which is pretty funny. Here's a quick clip of my husky in a pink rain jacket. She does not like the rain. It rained all week, so we got out for our walk anyway the next day. Here's Bumblebee and Ezio wearing their jackets, and Zayla as well. She's got a pink one, Bumblebee's wearing an orange one, and Ezio's wearing a red one. The boys are running ahead of us on the trail here with the maple leaves falling off the trees. They're yellow and orange. The next day, I took Bumblebee to the grocery store again to do some training. I'm enjoying the fact that we're independent, so I'm taking full advantage of getting out almost every day with him. He was wearing a Halloween onesie I had for my other golden retriever. It is covered in candy corn and all sorts of different assorted colorful candies. It is very cute. I definitely don't do this all the time because it attracts more unwanted attention than you usually get with an assistance dog, but it was fun, it was cute, I loved seeing it on him, and he rocked it. I usually put on a bandana that's related to the holidays or the season of the month or whatever is happening in the next weeks or so, just because it's a little more discreet than like an outfit like this or dyeing my dog for that certain holiday or day. Absolutely nothing wrong with that if that's your thing, dyeing your dog, dressing them up cute. Totally do that if that's your thing with your service dog. I just prefer to do this as a personal preference. No hate whatsoever. I just don't like the added unwanted attention from the public. That's all. It's just a personal preference of mine. In a completely empty aisle, I had Bumblebee do a downstay in the middle of the aisle aisle. Then a customer, of course, had to walk in the aisle and walk behind Bumblebee and around him. Both of them ignored each other, and Bumblebee kept his downstay, which was great. It was a good test for him. Here we are in the same empty aisle. Bumblebee's healing next to me as I back up with my shopping cart. Bumblebee is in complete synchronization with me as we back up down the aisle. He can walk backwards as well as he can walk forward. He's really good at that. I'm impressed with him. Then we continue on down the aisle with Bumblebee healing next to me as I push the shopping cart, walking past the camera. The night after, I decided to dress Ezio up in his skeleton Halloween costume that I made him. It glows in the dark. It's really neat and absolutely terrifying. I would not want to run into this in the middle of the night. The room is completely pitch black. You can't see anything but this glowing green skeleton dog with teeth and ribs and a spine. All the bones on the skeleton dog are glowing. Ezio looks really, really neat in this costume. The next day, I took Bumblebee and Ezio to go burn some energy in the forest. Yes, they're wearing their rain jackets because, again, it was raining, but I did this mainly to set Bumblebee up for success because we were heading into town with my friend who is also an assistance dog handler. Her dog happens to be his best friend and playmate, so he can be a little distracted while working around them, to no surprise. With that being said, this allows Bumblebee to refocus more easily when he does get distracted by them because he burned off that excess energy. After driving into the next town, we are in a shop here with our assistance dog and my friend here with hers. Her assistance dog is a chocolate lab, and she is wearing a papaya brown harness with a guide handle. Bumblebee is healing next to me while wearing his black assistance dog vest. Here's Bumblebee and I following my friend through the store. We're passing many people and different aisles as we go through the busy store. There were lots of dogs and people in the store today. This is a pet-friendly store that we went to first. Went to Walmart next. Here we are standing in the Halloween aisle. There's spooky masks right next to the dogs. They don't seem to care. Being two assistance dog handlers going together everywhere, there was no shortage of rude people that we ran into. Not so much in Walmart, more so the first shop that we went to. But the dogs did fantastic together and they performed really well. The next morning, I decided to take my dad out for breakfast. Here's Bumblebee laying underneath a booth in the restaurant that we're in. He did really well with Settle, and we enjoyed our morning. In the afternoon, we set up some Halloween decorations in the yard. They're inflatables. One's an inflatable ghost dog, and then the other one on the right is a green and orange spider that's also inflatable. I am weaving in and out of them, in between them, with Bumblebee on leash. Now I'm backing up with him. Bumblebee is wearing his Halloween onesie just for some fun. Now I am doing the same thing, doing some heel work with Bumblebee off leash as we weave in and out of the ghost dog and the spider here. We're going in between them as we do some heel work off leash. Bumblebee's heeling next to me. He sits down in between the ghost and the spider and me. I give him a little pat for being such a good boy, and then we continue on. I ask Bumblebee to retrieve the leash that I threw on the ground earlier. He retrieves it for me and brings it back to me. As we continue with our heel work, I ask Bumblebee to lay down in between the spider and the ghost dog. As I leave him in a down stay, I walk around both the inflatables and Bumblebee until I circle back to him and bring him back into a heel as we continue walking around the inflatables. I reward Bumblebee with a treat and a good pat because he's being such a good boy, and then I ask him to retrieve the leash that I dropped in front of the camera here. He struggles to pick it up a little bit because he just wants to find the right spot to pick it up at, and then he eventually brings it back to me. And with that, I will bring this vlog to an end here. It was really nice. I hope you all enjoyed it. We are going to have so much fun on Halloween here, and I hope you all have a safe and happy Halloween. We will see you on our next fun adventure.